my buddy Steve Ploetz is here. What's up, Steve?
How are you?
All right, my man. So this is now this is in La Jolla.
Correct.
Wow.
This is a great opportunity. This is really a great property.
I have a feeling we're going to talk about this property for a while, for a number of reasons. Because unless you're looking in certain marketplaces, you would not understand necessarily what is, a good deal or what people are looking at who've been trying to get into certain areas. So I'm going to let you do your thing, and then we're going to rap about this one because there's some things we need to talk about here. So tell us about this home.
Well, so a lot of things that you can see just in terms of the stat sheet: 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2333 square feet. My clients purchased this property a couple of years ago, and when they purchased, multiple offers sold in the first day. Just came on the market at 6529 Manana Place. This is a property that some work has been done, but there is a lot of opportunity for somebody to put their own touch on this. The comps in the neighborhood are just support a very big value, and oftentimes as an agent, what I hear is people say, hey, I want to buy a property that has a lot of upside, or sometimes you hear the worst property in the best neighborhood. I wouldn't say this is the worst property in the best neighborhood, but it is a fantastic neighborhood, and there is so much upside. My clients have redone the flooring, as you can see there. The appliances are newer, but the original kitchen, built in 1960, floor plan with as you kind of peek through in the back there, you get a formal dining room space, family living room, family room to the left, living room at the entry, just a lot of spaces. This is the formal dining, which goes out into the decks that are back there.
The big deck back there.
It's a massive deck that's back there. You get ocean peaks from the entry, and my client has looked into making some changes in terms of having a different floor plan put together, and just some really. Truly a great opportunity.
Now, what is this room here? Is this an addition?
So, this probably is an addition. It's permitted and is in the square footage. This is off the kitchen. This is that kind of that second space, that family room space.
You can see through over the kitchen sink.
Absolutely. You can see through the kitchen sink. But what I love is there truly is, whether a variety of different demographics, if somebody was a builder or a developer and they wanted to do something with this, or they're a family that wants to live owner-occupied, there's so many spaces that it gives you so many options. You want to move the kitchen around, move the master bedroom, you can. You want to live in the existing floor plan, which I think is a very functional and smart floor plan, you certainly can, and change out some things. You can see, as in this picture, just a little bit of updating that's needed, but there's so much upside in this appreciating market.
Such a small, what I see, and I can't wait any longer. What I see here is the opportunity to put a little bit of money and a little bit of work into like a room like this, and you can make this room so sick.
And I will tell you, since coming on the market, and it hasn't been that long, we put it on the La Jolla Caravan, had almost 100 agents come through. I spoke with an agent today who said, hey, can you run me some comps on if my clients put money into it and didn't change the existing floor plan, where would we be? My opinion, you could probably put $100,000 to $200,000 in it, and there's probably $300,000 or $400,000 worth of value. That's what my clients plan to do, and it's just the circumstances changed, where now it just turns into a situation where they need to get out of it.
Yeah, I agree. There's hundreds of thousands of dollars sitting on this one, at least. I mean, in short term, I think that's the case. Now, what is this?
So this is that front room.
This is that front room.
Yeah,
okay.
So this is the front family room that as you step in, this is what you see. Through the windows there, and there's not a great peek of it from this angle, but you do get some ocean view. It's on a cul-de-sac, a dead-end street. That dead-end street actually has hiking trails and trails that cut down to the schools. Again, it's Muirlands in La Jolla, so schools are 9s and 10s across the board.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
And just truly a community. I've met several neighbors since we've listed the property. Neighbor across the street, been in her home for 42 years. 2 doors down, that neighbor's been there for 36 years. There are people that have been there for a long, long time, and it's rare that one comes up in that neighborhood. So now, that's really the benefit of it.
So if you look at the ceiling on this one, and just look at how they've sort of put a little bit into this, painted it, carpeted it, go back here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
All you need, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is just a little bit of money, a little bit of work. You can turn something that looks like this into something that looks like this.
Absolutely.
And all of a sudden, especially long term, because You know, your analogy of like a bad home and a great neighborhood makes sense. But what I instead of a bad home, I think the lowest priced home.
Right, lowest priced home in a great neighborhood. That's a much better, you should be a realtor and I should be hosting the show. That's a much better way to say it, absolutely.
Because I think that's what you have here.
Right.
Is you have an incredible neighborhood, just ridiculous, as good as it gets. Whatever you know, from safety, crime, schools, all the things that you might look at for where you want to live, this neighborhood is as good as it gets. But now here you have a home and you look at it and you go, well gosh, all the other homes are a lot more than this.
Right.
They're started with a 2. So I think there's really a lot of value here. This is one of the ones I'm the most excited about today because of that, because it's in this sweet area. Look at that sweet, sweet spot right there.
And it goes without saying, but no HOA, no Melrose, not any of the major fees that come with typical $1 million properties.
Yep, and you have the privacy and all the serenity that comes with living in La Jolla, one of the best areas of La Jolla. I should sell real estate. What am I doing?
All right, where do I sign? I'll take it.
You buy it from me. Steve, that's an amazing listing. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today, buddy.
Hey.
Great to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, that is it for Listed Live this week. Wow, I mean, I hope I delivered everything I told you. Value, luxury, value in luxury with the last listing from Steve Ploetz. That's what this show is all about. We handpick these properties for you, not just so that you can be smarter than everyone else, but so that you can have a leg up in a tough real estate market here in San Diego. Back again next week, same time, same channel. We'll see you then.